Hi, I'm Beata, Garncarska. I came from Poland. I'm 32 years old.
Claudio Secchi, 38 years old. I'm from Siniscola, Sardinia, and I'm together with my wife, the founder and guides of Sardinia Slow Experience. That is our company, as you can see from our shirt.
Sardinia Slow Experience is not just our work, but also our style of life. In our name of our company, there is a word slow, came from slow food organization, because also we are a producer of Sa Pompìa, that is an endemic citrus that grows in that area. And so, coming back to Sardinia Slow Experience, you can discover a different face of Sardinia, not just, you know, the beaches, the classic tours. You can know the people that living in Sardinia, you can know the tradition, the true tradition, not just made for tourists. We share our everyday life with our guests.
Here we don't run, we are Mediterranean, and people try to enjoy at best its life, no? So in a slow way, like part of slow food that try to preserve biodiversity, the richness of all the place. Also our approach to tourism is slow tourism. We treat our guests like friends, and we show our territory with its people, the festival, all the things like normal life, the best of our land. You take the time to get in touch with the people, to take the rhythm. And maybe you don't do 10 things that you have on your program, we do also excursion of 14 hours sometimes. There's a lot of people that go yoga retreat, mindfulness. Why? Because they are looking for the rhythm, because they lose their self. People learn how to live a better life. When you're in touch with the people, you're not like a guest, a tourist that make a tour, go to some place, take some photo, but there's no contact. But we try always to make the cultural exchange works between our guests that share the same values, the same philosophy, the same way of travel of us. And so we try to do our best to make experience in a slow way the Sardinia. We always try to share and to connect, to have always a big network of people that co-work with us. We love to give value to the work of the local community, like crafters, cheese producer, people that works with folklore or with the tradition. For example, when we do the sunset hike, no? We use just local product. We buy the cheese. We don't buy nothing at the supermarket. It's always things of our friend, small producer, crafters, or things that are homemade by our family and us. So we support the local community. We always stop to meet crafters and explain what there is behind their work. There are many stories, and I think is enrich the people. People travel, why? Because they want to stay away by their normal place of residence and to experience new things. And
to learn, of course.
And to learn, no?
Like you said before, it's the cultural exchange.
Yeah.
So we are kind of ambassadors.
Yeah.
It's nice also for us, you know, we learn also from other people coming from all over the world. So it's beautiful exchange. They learn from us, and we learn many things from them.
I wish always, I try to transmit the passion for my land, for my island, and I want that the people fall in love a bit, you know, with Sardinia, and they want to come again, that they want to do other experience, other tour, because there are many things to discover. Here there's a slow pace, a slow rhythm, and you can enjoy conviviality, and also, like, we preserve values.
Stay with people.
Yeah, you know, we preserve values that in other places there aren't, no? And we try to transmit this sense of humanity, that people stay good.
Yeah, you know, usually from travel, what you bring? You bring some things that has no
Magnets.
value. Yeah, the things. I wish to my guests that they bring the beautiful memories, that they pass very beautiful time with us, and they will remember when they come back to their country. They will remember for a long time or for all life about us, Sardinia, and people that they meet. If you travel, many places can be similar, you know, but what makes Sardinia different are people also that living here, creating the story, creating the food, creating other stuff, and so this makes Sardinia also different.
We try to take a deep inside the Sardinian culture with our guests, and we try also to attract the people that is used to make a mass tourism, because they are stressed for the lifestyle, like they live in the city, we have a family with children, we understand that it's really hard, that they want to relax on holidays, but we always try to communicate also to these kind of people when we have the opportunity that Sardinia is not just a resort, sea, boat trips, but there is a lot to discover. But the big challenge is to change the way of thinking to that people that come in Sardinia just for the sea. And then when we go at the sunset hike, for example, with the full moon that is just 6 kilometers away by the sea, the people sometimes get crazy because they think, I cannot imagine that was possible something similar, no? And when it happens, we are, we got it.
Very often I say to people, Sardinia is not just the sea, you know, Sardinia is much more. Sea is okay, beautiful, but this sea you can find also beautiful beaches, you can find it also in other parts of the world.
Pompìa, just there. And we are like, there are some diversity, and it's really nice to discover a place through the food, the wine, the culture, but also the traditional festivities that we preserve our identity, our culture a lot, and there are traditions from century to century that every year repeat, and it's really nice to be part of. Slow food, Pompìa. This is a unicity of Siniscola, of our village, and my family, Pompìa is in my blood, in my head, it's like my brain is a shape of Pompìa, and it's a slow food presidium, and so represent the history of the village. In the best ceremonies is eaten the Pompìa by the people, which are our unicity, what make the difference from our place to other place. Our culture, Pompìa represents this. And we have presented the Pompìa in a lot of fair trade, from Italy to France to Poland to Sardinia. We have do a lot with Pompìa, and we are really happy because after 14 years working on it, now it's very researched by the people. The people appreciate, and also in Siniscola the people now give the right value to this fruit. We, like part of Slow Food, we preserve the story of the Pompìa, its tradition, and we are really proud of it. And so we like is inside us this way of thinking, this approach in slow tourism, like how we intend the slow tourism. The same like the authentic Pompìa, and we do authentic slow tourism, like to make understand people the real things. We try to be as more sustainable possible, like we don't use plastic, we reuse a lot of things, and we show them also how we do, and we explain why, because we are part of this world, and we have to do our part to have a better world.
Live, exactly, to other people coming after us, the good world, in good condition.
What is the role of nature with your experiences, and how do you communicate like the beauty of nature to your guests in an authentic way?
Montalbo, like Montalbo, that is the sample that we have next to us. There are 43 endemisms, for example, plants and flowers that grow just there. And so we talk about the properties. We show also the unguent.
Yeah, exactly. They not just see them, but they travel with all 5 senses. Also, we talk how they were used in the past and how they are used now. How they, what we do with them. For example, we do some like creams or soaps or natural products that we use at home.
The
you really
of
get
animals.
in touch with the nature, so it's beautiful experience, I think.
It's really nice that people is changing their mind, and people that travel all over the world knows that to stay away the tourist traps, no? And this is really nice when they recognize that they had a really authentic experience. If we can say in one sentence, I will say enjoy the beautifulness of the diversity of the world. Like to be conscious about you can travel everywhere and discover hidden gems, hidden products. And slow tourism give the chance to
discover the differences and learn.
Live,
travel but learn.
To see different aspects and to don't get never satisfied that you know you can discover always more things.